Hey everybody, it's Dr. Anthony here with Texas Chirohealth Health, and I am bringing you another green smoothie recipe. So if you've seen my recipes before, you know I always kind of like to find a star ingredient and then build a recipe around it. So this one, I kind of wanted to get a little fun, and I wanted to create a brain boost recipe. And that's because I'm using lion's mane as the star ingredient. And there's been a lot of research lately on lion's mane, which is actually a type of mushroom. I used to find it when I was hiking around back where I'm from. And the new studies have come out showing that there's actually a lot of neuroregenerative or neurotrophic effects, which simply means that it allows your body to actually regrow neural or brain tissue, which is absolutely fascinating to me. Especially we're suffering from, in our society, a lot of Alzheimer's lately. I mean, I actually lost my grandmother several years ago from this, so if I would have known about this stuff back then, I would at least given it a try. I mean, there's no harmful side effects that are known, so it could only be beneficial for it. So that being said, let's get started. So I always like to start with a base of greens, and I personally like super green mix. You can normally find at most grocery stores. This one has spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. I like mixing it up because there's just a more variety of vitamins, more variety of minerals, and extra antioxidants when you get the super green pack. So that's what I like. And let's go ahead and add some of this lion's mane. In this recipe, I am using about 1 teaspoon. The stuff's pretty strong, so go easy on it. So a bag goes a long way. I actually got this at healthrangerfoodstore.com, and then you can also go to fungi.com. There's a guy named Paul Stamets who is like the guru when it comes to mushrooms. If you want to learn any type of research, I highly recommend looking him up or going to his website. And then sticking with the brain boosting theme, I'm going with some whole walnuts, simply because if you look closely, it kind of looks like a brain. So we're gonna throw about a 1/4 cup of those in there. And I love walnuts, they taste really good. And they're actually high in vitamin E, there's a lot of healthy fats, and there's research for walnuts that actually show they're really good for our heart. So add them in there. And then we're gonna add a 1/2 of an avocado. Throw that in there. Avocado's great, full of healthy fats, and it creates a nice consistency in the smoothie. And then I'm actually gonna use a 1/2 of a frozen banana. I like it frozen as well because it adds a nice consistency and it's a little sweet, adds some coldness to the smoothie, which is very nice. And then we're gonna add a probiotic. I like adding probiotics to these smoothies just because we live in a pretty sterile environment right now. We don't really get the good bacteria that we used to get when we were eating things out of the ground more. We disinfect all our food, and these probiotics just help create a very healthy environment in our gut, and especially when we combine them with fruits and vegetables, because those are actually the food, the prebiotics for the probiotics. So it's a really good way to just get that into your diet. And then lastly, we're gonna add about a 1/2 cup to a cup, we'll see what it looks like, of organic unsweetened almond milk. We want to get unsweetened because you don't want a lot of sweet stuff in there, and make sure it's organic because a lot of almond milk, soy milks, that kind of thing, they add a lot of different fillers to them, so just make sure you get a good quality, and this one's pretty good. So that's it, let's get it blended up. All right, that looks pretty good. Nice and smooth. You're gonna see this consistency if you do make it. If you can't see it on camera, it is deliciously smooth and just an awesome texture. If I can even get it all out there, I could actually added a little bit more almond milk. But add it to our nice Texas Chirohealth Health cup, and I encourage you, give this guy a try if you want that extra brain boost in the morning, lunchtime, and if you do try it, let us know how it is. So other than that, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.